everyone is at peace in your world. And let's get started. First, we have Finding Love in the Reverse. Week 1. We've got Navigation in the Reverse. Week 2. We've got Castaway Negativity in the Upright. Week 3. And Magical Power. Week 4 in the Upright. And in the background, bottom of the deck, we have Grounding in the Reverse. So, getting started with finding love in the first week. So that is the theme for the week, finding love. And this is coming to me as not as an external person, but finding that love inside, because again, this is in the reverse. So finding love on the inside, looking inward to ourselves and becoming more in love with ourselves, learning to love ourselves, finding that again, which we love about ourselves. Thinking back to when you were younger, when, life wasn't as challenging or, I'll say difficult, but not necessarily difficult, but, things were different. We didn't have all these responsibilities and things to look out for, people to look out for other than ourselves. So this is about going within and finding that love of ourself once again. So this first week, starting for this new moon in Leo, we are just now moving into Leo, not Virgo. This is the new moon in Leo based on what is actually in the sky. So it's about finding love of ourselves this first week. And then, after we find that love, it's about navigating. It's about tapping into yourself and moving after you find that love, being able to move forward to be able to see the things, feel the things, touch the things, experience the things that we need to, so that we are now moving in alignment with our higher self, moving in alignment with the path that we should be on. So, we need to check where we are, and after we figure out where we are, after we find our love, figuring out where we are, we can now move in the direction of our passions, of our joys, of our loves, of our desires. So that is the second week of this month, what we should be looking towards. And as we are moving and looking at what it is that we want to achieve and eyes on the prize, we are moving towards that, then we need to release any negative feelings, any negative thoughts, any things coming from outside of us that are possibly attempting to take us off of our path, take us away from that which we are seeking to bring into being. So, we need to let go of these things, let go of these people, these external relationships that we may come into, and we need to figure out whether we need to continue on in this vein with these experiences, these people, or if we need to move away from them and continue searching, continue moving towards our love and navigating towards our love and our passion and what it is that we need to experience in this month. And the last card before we go into our shadow aspect is magical power. So once we are on this path, once we have found our love, we have reassessed our navigation as far as where we are going from that which is within us that we desire, that we truly want, our true passion. Now that we have that established, we have removed the negativity from ourselves. This last week we are moving into our magical power, being able to accept the greatness that we have, the magic that we have within. A lot of people don't realize that we are magic and that we have magic, but we have this gift that we have been given. And once we set our intention and that we focus and move from a state of love, which we established this first week, then we can connect and start making things happen. So we have to, go back to this love that we have in order for us to connect to this love so that we can utilize this magic that lies within us, this magical power, this gift that we have. And one of the gifts that we have is love. And once we are focusing on our love of self first, because we must love ourselves before we can love anything outside of ourselves. Once we attach to that, connect to that, reestablish that, then the magic will start flowing not only from us but to us. And when we remove that negativity, then we will be able to receive that love, that magic that we have. Because as long as we are holding on to these things outside of ourselves that are attempting to remove us, attach to us and hold us down, keep us from achieving things that we want to achieve, once we do that, we will be able to open up space. Because as long as there is something there, that negativity is there, then that space is being held by something other than that which we desire to have. So we have to clear out the space so that the magic is able to come in and we are able to start using that magic to bring about that which we want to achieve, what we want to that what it is that we want, our desires. We can start manifesting them, having them to be more present in our life. And our last card that we got was actually grounding in the reverse. So this again goes back to the fact that we are looking for that love within. So in the background, we need to be grounded. We need to be more, we need to establish a place of security where we are able to release the control over our mind and things that we can focus and be able to see, because without focus we can't see what it is that we need to release, what it is that we need to we open ourselves to, so we are able to find that love. So at this point in time, we need to stand up for ourselves. That you that was afraid, that felt that you were missing that love, missing that passion, that we allowed things to come in and take it away from us. We need to reground ourselves and, take a minute to slow down and just say, okay, hold on. I need to get myself back in balance, so bringing the love back in so that we can connect to that magical power that we have, that we once were connected to. It's time to bring that back in for us. So that's what we have for this month, the Dark Moon reading. We have to reestablish our love, navigate towards the things that we desire, let go of that which is holding us back, persons, places, things, emotions, feelings, so we can reconnect to our magical power. And in order to do this, we have to bring ourselves back to a space of stability and foundation and security, because once we are secure in ourselves, we will be able to work our magic and find the love that we have been searching for. And that love that we have been searching for is the love of you. That's what we have for this week. Hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know how you're feeling, how this resonated with you, and we will talk to you soon. Peace.